Okay, Shalom. Shalom. Kwam Yesha'Allah, Koholom La Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Hakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. And that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say Thawadah to all the H.I.M and Yahawah that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi to the best of their ability. This is our H.I.M just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. One quick scripture before we get into this video. I'm using this video for educational purposes only, not making any monetary value off of it. This guy is Jeremiah Babe. I'm not sure if he's an Israelite or of a Edomite. Brings out pretty good information, but I just wanted to touch on something he said in this video, right mid-center pretty much here, that I found interesting that I wanted to do a quick lesson to. And this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 25:7. There be 9 things, Salakia, which I have judged in mine heart.
Trump's Project 2025 would take Black America backwards. It would strip away our voting rights protection.
Salakia for that. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and a 10th of what other with my tongue, a man to have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So let's go back to this video. I'm bringing in some bullshit. Nobody want to see you. Here we go right here. And his title on this video is Evacuate Now. Families living in sheds, tiny homes, being repossessed, massive chemical. Yeah, because I went into the beginning part of it too, where they, these chemical plants, they just like, oh, well, pull your window down. Don't inhale. But this shit is crazy, bro. Here's GMS Gabar OR. The migrants have stolen his American dream. Exactly. But let's go back to this. This is where I wanted to catch it at. We're probably gonna show some bullshit ass advertisement, so bear with me real quick on that, and we'll just jump straight into it.
Things happening, and when we speak about being judged too, look at what is happening in Hollywood right now. Look at what's happening in the music industry. These people that are being exposed, these deviant monsters, and what they've done to people being exposed right now. We'll talk about that in a second. But there's an article this morning I was reading from the Daily Mail titled "Alarming New Stat from ICE Shows the Jaw-Dropping Number of Migrants Convicted of Murder Living in the United States." More than 13,000 newcomers who have been convicted of homicide either in the U.S. or abroad are currently living freely in the United States of America. How do you feel about that? Comment down below. Does this make you feel safe? I mean, America has plenty of its own crime, but we are importing crime from all over the globe. And right now, we're being told that 13,000 people have already been convicted of murder, and they're just walking around freely, and they have no idea where these people are at this point. And they say it's 13, it's probably 40,000. Is your family safe? What are you doing right now? I want to ask all of you, comment down below. What are you doing to keep your family safe at this point? What are you doing right now to keep your family safe? What are you implementing? Is your family out training? Are you adding skills? Or are you just hoping for the best and just praying that nothing bad happens? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're doing for preparations to make sure that your family is safe, that your family members are safe. And give us some ideas what we can all do to stay safer. Daily Caller, thousands of non-citizens convicted of homicide and other crimes roaming free in the United States, ICE says. As of July 21st, there were in total over 662,566 non-citizens with criminal histories on the ICE national docket. Again, what are you doing to keep you and your family safe? This is a lot of people. And these are just the people that they know of. I don't even know how you can keep track of these people when they're coming from third world countries. They don't have the databases. They don't have the technology. They don't have the record keeping to even notify us of what these people have done. I mean, it's amazing that we even can track this many people. But that's well over 500,000 people. What are you doing to keep your family safe? Here's another one. Hundreds of millions of dollars being awarded for electric semi-truck charging infrastructure. We speak every day about the waste of money in this country. And here's another one. And let's not forget, the present administration spent $7.5 billion. And so far, they've installed 7 EV stations in 3 years, with only another 499,900.
Okay, so Salakia, let me see where it's at. Let me scale back just a little bit, because I want to get this point where he was asking about it. Is America falling? I think it's about here. Let's see. Salakia. Of course, they're going to give you these commercials, man. But, again, Sirach 25:7, there be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And this is what you're watching, man. Let's see here.
It is scary as hell to see these dark plumes of different colors just floating over people's houses. Pray for these people. I hope that they get this under control.
And what he was just pretty much talking about right there is chemicals from Esau's companies. That's, you know, these nearby neighborhoods of Esau just got shit just going, you know, polluting the skies, polluting the water, polluting the grounds, and this man he's got to be taken out of power, man. There's nothing that can really be. Hey, he's the wicked, man. He's destroying everything. Your food is defiled, your water is defiled, your air is defiled. The Lord never meant for it to be that way, man. But the Lord used the wicked to show you what it would be like if there's disorder. So if the righteous are not running the earth, this is the result. This is what you get. So let's get some more.
Here's another one from the New York Post. Reported unaccounted for North Carolina county hit hardest. This hurricane, what is it, Helena, that hit Florida. Wow, it's definitely done a lot of damage in North Carolina and the South. Keep these people in your prayers. You know, you almost wonder with everything that's happening. Now, you know, we have another tragic fire with all these chemicals.
Now check out what this guy's about to say. Because he's going through everything that the apostles, elders, and bishops, you know, the men of the Lord have been talking about. And he's about to actually ask the question, or rhetorical question. Is America being, you know, like, is this place through? Pretty much, this is what he's about to say. That's why I wanted to do this lesson.
The storm in Florida, what's happening to people in North Carolina and Tennessee, the dams on the verge of failing. It's just a tragedy, but you almost wonder, is this country beginning to be judged? I don't want to speculate. I'm going to ask all of you, is America now being judged? Because we're seeing some really, really crazy things happening. And, you know, when we speak about being judged too, look at what is happening in Hollywood right now. Look at what's happening in the music industry. These people that are being exposed, these deviant monsters, and what they've done to people being exposed right now. We'll talk about that in a second. But there's an article this morning I was reading from the Daily Mail titled, "Alarming New Stat from ICE Shows the Jaw-Dropping Number of Migrants Convicted of Murder Living in the United States."
Okay, so that's pretty much, yeah, I kind of had it a little too far ahead. But as you can see, he's asking. He knows. See, he's kind of like, that's why, you know, generally when you got these people and they have their channels, they say, well, let me know in the comment boards. They have an opinion. They're not going to let you know their opinion, but they want you. They already knowing that what he thinks, the people that watch his videos are already thinking that same thing. No, you put it in the comment boards. I won't mention it, so I won't be, you know, striked, or my channel being taken down, or my monetary value. I've noticed that with this guy, he's very smart about how he does his channel. You know what I'm saying? He just be like, you can pretty much tell about where he's leaning, but you can't say where he's leaning, because he can easily say, I didn't say that, you know? But anyway, that was the point that I wanted to make. Yes, America is being judged. Let's get Galatians 6 and 7. I'm not going to keep this long. Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived, Yahawah is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Of course America is being judged. They've been sowing a lot of wickedness in the whole entire planet. And especially among the children of Israel. So now let's go to Job chapter 34 and verse 29 to prove that the Lord, he deals with nations of people, and he deals with the individual people within those nations. So yes, America is being destroyed, and yes, America is being judged because of what they've done. You're not going to get around that, man. Job 34 and 29, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him, whether it be done against a nation or against a man only? The nation of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and this is just one continent that he's in. He has the circumference of the world. All these so-called Europeans, these Caucasians, that's Esau, Edom. Their whole kingdom is fallen. It's not just the ones in the American. See, the American ones, they're the main source of the power that they have. You know, coming out of, Greek, the Romans, America being that eighth horn, so to speak, coming out of Britain or the British. See, Esau have been ruling and running shit for quite some time. But yes, they are being judged because the Lord said that this man got a circuit to run. And let's get that in 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Let's start at verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first of the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the Edomites, the so-called white race, their end is now. And what's going to come from that is going to be the following of the Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because your punishment has been accomplished. Because the Lord placed these so-called white people over you to torture your ass because you were disobedient to him and you didn't listen to him. So he set them over you. But they had a run. They had a circuit where they couldn't go no further. So, hey, pretty much overall, that's it, man. What you're seeing right now in these last days is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's falling and he will never get up. You know that commercial? They got the heartbeat. The old fucking Edomite woman. I'm falling and I can't get up. Yeah, they're trying to push that alert button, but ain't nothing gonna come from that, man. So these people are through, man. They're done. The Lord is judging them. Because this guy, he just said it. Let's back it up. Let's see if he's going to, let's get him saying that again. And I'm going to end out, man.
In Florida, what's happening to people in North Carolina and Tennessee, the dams on the verge of failing.
Slovakia, let me see. Where was it at?
Colors just floating over people's houses. Pray for these people. I hope that they get this under control. Here's another one from the New York Post. 1,000 people reported unaccounted for in North Carolina County hit hardest. This hurricane, what is it, Helena, that hit Florida. Wow, it's definitely done a lot of damage in North Carolina and the South. Keep these people in your prayers. You almost wonder with everything that's happening now. We have another tragic fire with all these chemicals. The storm in Florida, what's happening to people in North Carolina and Tennessee, the dams on the verge of failing. It's just a tragedy, but you almost wonder, is this country beginning to be judged? I don't want to speculate. I'm going to ask all of you, is America now being judged? Because we're seeing some really, really crazy things happening.
Of course it's being judged. It is going to be judged with thermonuclear fire. during World War III. This is just This is just the beginning of sorrows. That's it, man. The beginning of sorrows have begun. And Esau is going to be judged so thoroughly. And they have no idea that their kingdom is about to fall. And that they will never rule again. And they're going into captivity. And they're going to be ruled over by the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for 1,000 years. And then from there, they're going to be destroyed, man. So I'm going to end out there. I just seen this, and I'm like, damn, he going straight into it. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kum Yashala, and a Baba Boy.